Hi, welcome to Right Talks. Today, as always, we have with us Miss Fisa. We are meeting after a long time. How are you,
Yes,
Fisa?
it's been a long, long time. How have you been?
Oh no, Namaste.
Social distancing.
Social distancing.
So you need to advise the viewers.
Yes,
still-
please, my viewers, please maintain a safe distance and be safe.
Take care.
There are a lot of concerns for the people who coming from outside countries, especially from India and all other countries. How is Dubai now, or is it worth coming at the right time? So, can you answer this?
Again, coming down to the same thing, very shortly I would reply to this, Ibn. For candidates who are looking for job opportunities to come down to Dubai and people who are already having opportunities, this is the right time that you need to come down to Dubai and grab your opportunity. And for people who are looking for job opportunities to come down, you could come down as well, because there are many people who have got laid off. Many employers have laid off their employees, and many people have traveled back to their home countries. So now, since the market is trying to boom up again, we are looking for a lot of candidates. So coming around to the same question, Ibn, so now since we are talking about candidates coming down back to Dubai or to UAE, what according to you are the sectors or industries that might be looking for candidates to join back, or what positions would be available in another
Fisa,
way, if
you
I
can
could ask
see
you?
the world has changed into two different scenarios, like pre-corona era and post-corona era. So there are a lot of changes happened in the market. So if you ask me about the sectors, see, some sectors have drastically gone down, but there are some good sectors which raised up. Especially I can say in logistics, we are in shortage of drivers, especially bike riders, the delivery boys, the online marketing platforms. Again, if you talk about insurance, life insurance is a booming industry which picks up. Again, there are constructions happening here, so civil engineers are in need, sales coordinators, digital marketing platforms are also in a bulk quantity required, and to be frank, healthcare sector, one of the booming market. So there are so many healthcare professionals who are waiting to come from home country looking for opportunities. So that is also a booming industry. So these are the basic sectors, and I forgot to tell about banking. Banking,
Yes.
the credit analyst, because there are a lot of loans, the debts are being
Correct.
restructured. So this type of cases, credit analysts and financial planning people, they are in much demand.
Correct.
Yeah. Fiza, being a recruiter, my concern is about job market. So tell me from your experience, apart from people who are planning to come here for jobs, any other options available apart from jobs?
Yeah, Ibn. Apart from job opportunities or getting employed, there are many people who have got into freelancing.
Okay.
And since everything is going digitalized these days,
Yes.
many people are looking for online platforms, e-commerce. They're getting into business activities. Many investors are down. They're looking for SMEs and opening up their own small businesses. And I think that's a good opportunity if you're not pursuing to get employed. I think you can become an employer yourself.
Okay.
Yes. So now to you, Ibn, because you are talking a lot to me about employers and employees, and now you know the current situation is like this. So do you think people are still giving interviews, and how are these interviews taking place? And do you think that sometime soon situation might get better for these interviews?
Fisa, in pre-corona stage, there are a lot of walk-in interviews are happening. But the government has imposed strict norms on social distancing, especially for our safety. So what the interviews, the pattern has changed a lot. Now we are taking online interviews, Zoom interviews, telephonic interviews before taking the candidates to the for walk-in sections because of the safety. That means the initial round of interviews will be happening through Zoom, Skype, or telephonic interviews. Then only the shortlisting happens. The shortlisted candidates will be directly called for the interviews. In Fisa, I'm talking about a common people mindset. Should I actually take a risk to come to Dubai?
Like the saying goes or the quote goes, if you don't take the risk, the answer to your risk is always no. So if you want to profit out of something, it's always better that you take risk.
Okay.
You never know what is waiting for you ahead.
Okay.
But
Why? Tell me, why should I take a risk? Because I can go to any other European countries, especially they are also booming. So why should I come to Dubai or UAE?
the percentage of you coming down to this country, UAE specifically, is much greater than traveling abroad to any other country in many terms. Basically, you wouldn't need a lot of financial assistance.
Yes,
The social well-being of this country is
Okay.
much known around the whole globe.
Yes.
And the popularity of this country and the
Okay.
job opportunities that you get in Dubai, I think is much more than the other countries has to offer to any person.
Okay, and suppose
Yes.
if I plan to go for a Canadian migration, I have to write IELTS, and
Yes.
then the expenses incurred is more. But if you plan to come to Dubai, it hardly takes you 3 or 4 hours.
Correct. And coming back to that same thing, now we have a special thing that we don't need to apply for NOCs for driving license.
Ah, that's a very valid point. See, people who initially need to take an NOC to get a driving license, now it's not required. It's not been mandatory. So it's very easy to get a driving license. And normally people would say if you get a license, it's like a doctorate degree in Dubai.
True.
So more opportunities will come on the picture. So that's also the best point which you said. Yeah.
Yes, so I don't think so it's any more, like you need to take the risk to come down, and then only you will fetch some opportunity for yourself.
True. It's true.
So,
True.
but anyways, these people are going to come down, and you know how the situation is. We all know Corona is a global phenomenon or a pandemic which has hit the
Yes.
entire globe.
Yes.
But however, what would your advice be to such people who are trying to come down, and something about the state of the people who are already residing in UAE? What is their current state? What do you have to say
Fisa,
something about?
I can categorize people into 3 sectors. 50% of people who already lost the jobs. 20 to 25% of people who lost the salaries, or maybe the salaries has been reduced to 40 or up to 50%.
Okay.
Again, those people who stuck in the country after taking visit visas, and also a big category who are emotionally down. See, 2008 there was a huge recession happened in Dubai,
Yes.
but Dubai has risen like a phoenix bird.
Correct.
Here again, the corona, as you told, it's a global phenomenon. So currently, we should not think that much that we should earn a lot and send to home country. At least we need to survive in the market. So
Sure.
even though this is a temporary phenomenon, I think it can be lasting up to December, maybe 2 or 3 months extra. So this time being, our motto is to stay alive in the country. There are good projects going on from Adeco, Aramco, all big projects, even Expo 2020, which has been postponed.
Yes.
It will be happening soon. So my motto is, people don't go for a financial stress. They are thinking too much of the global scenario, the
Correct.
global things happening. Instead of that, just concentrate on the survival, at least the basic survival. See, as Jack Ma said, if you are alive in this period, you are successful. So that's the
True.
motto.
Great.
Okay. Continue with the same point which we are discussing. So there are so many people who are jobless. They're sitting idle in the home. They don't know what to do. They're just trying to apply online and do these things. So give me some tips. What are the best things they can do in these COVID times?
Honestly, Ibn, there are, like you still mentioned, very less. It's like an understatement. There are many people who are jobless right now, and
Yeah.
they are sitting idle. And sitting idle is like almost like a devil's workshop.
True.
So don't do that to yourself, viewers or candidates or potential candidates who are looking to us. If you are jobless at this point and you are trying to advance in any type of learning or skills, this is the best time you could do it. Since you have ample time for learning, there are many online courses that are available right now. Many institutions are providing free
Even
online courses.
Harvard University is providing
Yes,
courses.
they're providing free online courses, and you could opt for that and advance in skills which you thought may not be your area, but maybe you could come up with something else, and you could pursue that as your course and learn something better.
What about CV writing?
Again, another point over here. So if you want to revamp your resumes, this is again a very good time to do that.
Okay.
You can read through, correct or rectify mistakes and errors in your CVs. And again, you can look into best industries that you want to get into.
Okay.
So if you haven't had enough time when you came down to UAE, now you could actually look into industries where you want to join.
Okay.
So search, apply, and when you are obviously when you have revamped your CV, you can try to apply in new companies or
What
positions.
about networking, Fisa? About networking also? LinkedIn?
Yes, you should have good connections with LinkedIn. Try to have or make more connections relevant to your field. And obviously, we have spoken about how we network in LinkedIn before in our videos. So don't just try to attack on
Okay,
your.
so your point is don't have always a framework like
Yes.
a tagline. I lost my job because of COVID.
not do that.
So don't do that. Please be more active.
Build your connections, build your relations over LinkedIn or any other social platform which you feel can give you some sort of beneficial impact on your career. you could opt for that. So do something which will make you happy. I know this is a very depressing phase, Ibn,
Yes,
you know how
yes.
it is, because since you are into recruitment, nobody apart from you could feel what an jobless employee might be
I agree,
going
I agree completely.
through during this phase. So try to involve yourself or indulge yourself into happy outings, or I know we need to still maintain our social distancing, but you know, you could obviously speak to a friend, your family, relatives, and keep yourself intact and happy, because once the situation is better, you might want to get the job that you're dreaming for.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Ibn, let's wind up. And what would be your ending notes to our viewers? And if you could mention something about how the government of UAE has helped us throughout this scenario, and you know, what are they doing for the benefit of the society and welfare of the people? Yes.
Fisa, UAE government has done a lot of things, especially they have opened everything. It's the people, it's our responsibility to be safe. They have given all the freedom to us. Again, there are a lot of projects happening, a lot of job sectors has been opened, the offices has been occupied 100% capacity. And I can see, we also give a lot of offer letters, offered a lot of jobs to different people. So only thing, you don't have to have a double thought like there is nothing in the market. If I come here also on visit visa, I will lose my thing, my money also. See, anywhere there is a risk. If you come to Dubai or any part of the world, there is a risk. If you take a minimum risk here, and if you have the strong mindset to survive here, like Dubai is surviving, there are a lot of opportunities well awaiting for you. For those who still dream, they can dream. That's it. And it's all your responsibility to stay safe. Right?
Yes. Stay healthy, take care of yourself, and stay corona free.
Yeah, if these sessions which you feel interesting, just comment on the comment section so that we'll come with more topics. And once again, thank you for
Thank
Fisa.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ibn.